guys, here reacting to a Wansee entertainment video. This one is called I Helped My Uncle with Serious Crime and Now I Regret All About It. Let's get into it.
It was 15 years ago. When I was 11 years old, I used to live with my uncle, who was 31 years old at the time. He took me away from my family, telling them how great I would be if I stayed with him in his farmhouse. Well, he actually had a really nice farmhouse. However, that was totally fake. He also had a big van that he used to kidnap kids in. He usually abducted lost kids, or the kids who were playing in the parks.
Well,
yeah,
what makes you think
right.
you're not next?
He was such a serious kidnapper and murderer. While he was tying up the children after the kidnapping, he ordered me to dig a hole for each one.
What?
Of course, I didn't want to do that. I was just horrified and scared of my uncle. One day, I stayed with the kids inside the basement to monitor them. Crying, they were begging to let them go. I could see that some of the kids were almost the same age as my age.
Exactly.
So I untied them and let them sneak out by the back door so my uncle couldn't see them.
Yes.
He was in the kitchen sharpening his knives.
Oh my god.
I returned to the kitchen acting like nothing happened. But somehow, when he lifted his head, he noticed through the window that they were running away. He got mad, grabbed his gun, and then he ran out the door, trying to shoot them.
Oh my god.
I immediately ran with him, watching them, and hoping that they could manage it. And all of the kids succeeded to run away, fortunately.
Thank god.
I could see that one of them even waved to me to say goodbye. My uncle told me not to worry, and that he'd get more kids the next morning. It seemed like that he was thinking that I was the one who was disappointed about the kids' escape, or whatever.
Yeah, it's like, oh, don't worry, I got
The next morning, I woke up and figured out that he was not there. And all of a sudden, I heard a loud siren, and soon after, the police entered inside the farmhouse. They found me and asked me if I was one of those kids who was kidnapped by him. I couldn't lie to him. I always felt sorry for lots of kids who got kidnapped by him. So I told them that I was his nephew, and they took me with them for questioning. I was crying so badly when I confessed the truth about him to the police. It was the hardest moment that I had to give proof of my uncle's serious crime, because I loved him anyway, whether he's a criminal or not. But I knew this day would come, and actually, I was waiting for it. They didn't believe me at first, but I revealed the location of the holes to them. After digging, the police found bodies under the ground. At that time, my uncle got back to my mother's house, hugged her, and begged to stay for a while. However, the police had already told her about the incident, and what had happened to me. So she told him he could stay, but as soon as he got to the bathroom to shower, she alerted Dad and they called the police. My uncle was arrested finally, and the police thanked me and told me that I was such a brave kid. They brought me back to my parents, and I could have a better life with them. My uncle was charged with kidnapping, murdering kids, and even showing me such terrible things that kids should not see. He was condemned to death, and not long after, finally hanged.
Wow, what a video. To be honest, like, cause I'm assuming this happened in the US because, like, we don't, like, in Canada, we don't have the death penalty. The worst thing we have is, like, life in prison or, like, 25 years without parole or something like that. So it's, like, it's not that I wanted him to die just because, like, he should suffer, like, you know, like, he shouldn't just die and, like, get away with it in a sense. It's because it's kind of like you're just dead, not that you're dead, you know? Like, yes, you don't have the gift of, like, being alive anymore, but, like, it's like if you were alive, you could at least suffer and be in jail, you know what I mean? But I mean, I get why he was sentenced to death, because obviously he killed a bunch of people and kidnapped. Yeah, but it's like, why the hell would he? Yeah, because it's kind of like, in a way, you helped your uncle, but then at the same time, it's kind of like, I'm surprised that he didn't, like, do anything to you. Like, did like rape them or something? Like, I don't get, like, why were they all tied up and stuff? Like, oh, I'll get more kids tomorrow. Like, as if I wanted them. Like, what are you holding them so I can play with me? Because I'm not playing with them at all. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's the only thing I could think of. Like, oh yeah, he'll have more fun here with me. Yeah, okay. Like, what, because you got a bunch of kids that you can, like, I would assume he just like kidnapped kids, like, for his nephew to play with or something. Considering they were around his age and stuff, and I'm kind of thinking, like, what, like, why would they? That doesn't make any sense though. So I'm just kind of like, what? Like, so it's not just like, I don't know what the hell his issue was. I'm glad he was finally arrested though. And obviously he's dead by now, but I mean, like, I don't want to say that anybody deserved to die or anything like that. Like, I don't really like saying that, but I mean, like, in this case, I can't really blame them for killing him, you know, like, I can't really blame them at all, so in a way, I guess it's kind of like a good thing in a sense. I just don't want to, I feel really mean saying that, even if it's like, you know, yeah. So, I don't know, I guess I don't know, that's going to be it for this video though. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you are new, be sure to like this video, and be sure to turn on post notifications if you have not done so yet. I upload twice daily at noon, so noon Eastern time, so be ready for two videos daily. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.